What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the next draft of our Avatar Bronze to Mythic climb. We're nearing the end of the month, so we're trying to push to Mythic before the season reset. Let's jump right in and see how we do. Pack one, pick one. Here we go. This is a good pack. A lot of very first pickable cards. I think the best card overall is Airbender's Ascension. I do want to call out, I think Qatar is really freaking close. This card has been just really difficult to deal with, consistently replacing itself in the mid game, becoming a threat in the late game, and kind of running away with games. Airbender's Ascension does that too, though, and it's a lot easier to build around. It kind of goes in any deck because it's essentially a removal spell on the front end, whereas Katara is just a creature. Lightning Strike's also a nice pickup. Warrior Grasp isn't bad. Epic Downfall is good. True Ancestry and Seismic Sense are both good for the Lessons deck. And then there's also a little blue-white land here and a mono-red card. Just a really well-distributed pack. But I'm pretty happily taking Airbender's Ascension as well because there's not really another good white card in this pack. Would love to signal white is not for you. Um, that's an Appa. Pack one, pick two. I struggle to think of many rares better than Appa, genuinely. Uh, there's ones that are really close, and maybe you can take a preference between the two, but certainly whoever's passing to us opened an absolutely nuts bomb as well with this card and chose to take that. There are cards that are better than Appa. There's not many, especially pack one, pick one when it's so early. Into Earth Kingdom Jailer. I think that's a pretty easy pick over Team Avatar. Team Avatar is decent, but I want creatures. I want creatures with good enter the battlefield triggers for Appa and Airbender's Ascension. Earth Kingdom Jailers, both of those. It's mono white. Um, cool. These three cards are better than like all three of these cards are arguably better than almost every card in our deck from yesterday. We played white. Okay, I'll take a Gabber the White Lotus. Sure, I'll be mono white. Doesn't really work very well with Appa. It does trigger Airbender's Ascension, but it doesn't, give you things to go with it. Doesn't matter. If we're in mono white, this card's just insane, and kind of where I want to be at this point. I can take a Jong Jong. It's not a bad card in the like Airbendy decks because once you've used his exhaust, you can then airbend him and then replay him and use his exhaust again. We don't currently have any lessons though. Razor Rings is great, and I don't really know if we're playing a second color, and if we are, what it is. So I'm pretty happily taking just a white, decent removal card, Combat Trick. It's not the best combat trick. I don't think it matters here. Yip keeps us mono white. Rocky Rebuke and Treetop Freedom Fighters and Earth Kingdom Soldiers are all also considerations. Earth Kingdom Soldier is really good with Appa and Airbender's Ascension. Keeps us mono white. Yip though, being a lesson and a much earlier play, is probably better. Probably better. I like Yip a lot. It's been very impressive. Earth Kingdom Soldier's been good. I don't know how I feel about taking a 5-drop when I already have all this, and it's not like I'm going to struggle to find another Earth Kingdom Soldier. Razor Rings versus Rumble Arena. I'll take a second Razor Rings. Actually, no. Here, I'll take Firebending Lessons. Seventh pick, Firebending Lessons, a wide open signal that I don't think I can ignore. And it's so much better than Razor Rings. I know I took a Gabber the White Lotus, but I'm not against being red-white if I need to. Cat Gator? Really good with Appa. Really good with Airbender's Ascension. Nothing else for us here. I'm not taking a Porcupine. I'll hedge. We got like some hedgy cards right now that I would be convincible to play. Both the relevant green cards wheeled from this original pack. I know it wasn't, neither of them are like crazy strong, but that's kind of crazy. The Solstice Revelations, I don't think that's anything close to what we're doing right now. This being able to hit Appa or Earth Kingdom Jailer seems really good. This getting those back seems really good. I guess I'll take this one. I don't know. I'll take a Razor Rings here since now I'm a little unsure if we're doing a second color at all and what it would be. Kyoshi Battle Fan over Raburu Troop seems better. Good with Appa because you can airbend the Battle Fan. I guess I'll take Raucous Audience over Fire Nation Cadets. And Seismic Sense here seems pretty decent. Hey, Plains, we'll probably play a couple of those. Oh my goodness, the bombs just keep coming. Planetarium of Wan Shi Tong. Accumulate Wisdom's very good. Firebending Lesson number 2 is in this pack. I mean, Planetarium is just a no-brainer, though. So that is what we'll take. We'll just have to figure out what we're doing with the rest of our deck right now. This is quite the position to be in, where we have just some absolutely insane bombs, so I'm not too worried about that aspect. We do need some good removal. We have no real consideration to play black, although Cat Gator is decent, so Epic Downfall is a card. Ty Lee is amazing with Appa, Airbender's Ascension. With no blue cards, though. And for white cards, there's an Earth Kingdom Soldier, I guess, and a Curious Farm Animals, neither of which I'm super excited to play. I'll take Ty Lee. It's the strongest card by a mile. Boiling Rock Rider is really good. Really good in the ally deck. Doesn't have an ETB, but that's okay. Team Avatar, we're a little creature light. I kind of want to just take this Airbending Lesson because it's always making my deck. And I think that's pretty important right now of just taking cards I know are going to make my deck. Then here we have like no white cards. That's so wild. Like after everything we just saw, obviously white has a path to being really open. There's a Deadly Precision, Professor Zay to get back, like Airbending Lesson, Razor Rings, Yip Yip, Firebending Lesson. So Lost Days for Ty Lee is probably the best card. I'm going to take Lost Days. It's the easiest to play. Goes with this Ty Lee, it seems like is the direction we want to head. I think Barrels of Blasting Jelly is a huge pickup since we are maybe going to just be like Bomb City here. Yeah, Jasmine Tea Shop now as a taps for any color for allies, making Ty Lee even better. And this one I don't like because it doesn't filter. The Lessons one does, but it's just a land, so it just easily makes our deck, right? Like we don't really have to stress it. Red is seeming way less open pack 2 here, so maybe the person we're passing to is the one red drafter at the table kind of situation. Gather the White Lotus, if we are just like a white-blue deck here, really just splashing blue, seems pretty decent, but a lot of options here for us. I think what we're really trying to prioritize is I need some early creatures. Razor Rings is good to hold up, but if our opponent just plays a 2-drop, and then on turn 2 we don't have anything and we went first, holding up Razor Rings doesn't really do anything, right? So if our 2-drops Razor Rings, then if we're on the play, it's like we're passing turn 2. On the draw, it's a lot better, because if they go first, play a 2-drop, I go second, play my second land and pass, and then they play a 3-drop and attack, I kill their 2-drop, and then I play a 3-drop, we've stabilized. But there's a lot of, oh my goodness, a Boiling Rock Rioter or a Compassionate Healer. Rioter's so good, it's absurd. It's an absurd card. It's an ally, so I can cast it off Jasmine Tea Shop. It's so much better than Compassionate Healer. It's just so crazy. And it's Warbender Ascension's pretty terrible in our deck, and I think it's not very good either way. I'll take the Boiling Rock Rioter here. I don't think we're playing a Cat Gator, but I will splash for this ally off of the Jasmine Tea Shop pretty happily. And barrels too. We have a barrels. Yeah, there's not a lot of graveyard hate in this set, and the graveyard decks as a result are really strong. Like the lesson decks being able to very easily get up to their lesson count. Well, that's a second Gather the White Lotus, so maybe all this goes out the window pretty quickly here. When the centers make a clue, whenever you sack a permanent during your turn, make a 1/1 once per turn. Black white, we're sacrificing barrels on our turn, and that's about it, but it makes the clue. I don't know, it makes the ally. It's pretty decent. This is the not a real card, right? So I'll take the, I don't know, Earth Rumble here, I guess. The Vengeful Villagers is just terrible. I can't believe it's a real card in this set. Second Kyoshi Battle Fan, not exciting, but it gets the job done. Not very good for blinking with Airbender's Ascension, but very good with blinking with Appa. Also, Airbender's Ascension and Appa go infinite as a way to just, you play Airbender's Ascension, you have it on the field. Then you play Appa, and you airbend the Airbender's Ascension. And then you replay Airbender's Ascension and airbend Appa and leave him in exile. And you make a bunch of 1/1s off of casting things because Appa was in play when you casted all those things. I guess I'll take a Meteor Sword. It's a funny thing with Appa. And Planetarium too, actually. Playing it for free. Target permanent, huh? I'll take 20 gems, I guess. I'm not taking an Azula Always Wise. So you leave Appa in exile, and then unless they can remove the Airbender's Ascension, which is much harder to remove, right? Look, we're getting a last pick. Earth Kingdom Soldier. Nice. All right. I think this is a pretty easy Aang as another way to go infinite with Appa. You make all the 1/1s, you leave Appa in exile, and then you do it the next turn. You just keep doing that until they have an instant speed removal spell, possibly multiple, depending on what you have, and or a way to destroy the thing that you're airbending with. So Aang is a pretty easy pickup here. Suki's pretty good. Knowledge Seeker is a good early play. We have some removal in Sold Out and there. I think I'm just splashing for Varietor and then Tylee Lost Days. We don't have a lot of card draw, so I don't love the Knowledge Seeker, but it's just such a good 2-drop, right? You play it, it dies, it makes a clue immediately. I think it's worth playing, and we're just going to be like white, blue, splashing for just Boiling Rock Rider. Second Realm of Co. I don't like Realm of Co. I think it's a little weak. Another one of these Vengeful Villagers, no thanks. This is an easy Kyoshi Warriors for me. It's a ally. It makes two things. It's good to use with Airbender's Ascension. It just kind of does it all. It's another unplayable card. A lot of choices here. I think this is a Compassionate Healer. Pretending Pox Bearers is a lot less exciting to airbend, and Compassionate Healer has been really good on the play. I like it better than a Misty Palm Oasis black-white land. Avatar Enthusiast seems pretty great with all of our synergy. I don't want to take a double blue card. Freaking 5th pick, Iroh's Demonstration, and Boomy is just crazy, right? Like, I don't know what's going on. But Avatar Enthusiast seems really good. We're going to want to be triggering a bunch of when this enters, when it enters. Appa makes allies, so that goes pretty crazy. Play this on turn like 4, and then play Gather the White Lotus for 3 or 4 1/1s and just blow someone out of the water. I don't think we're playing Tools of War. Possible we don't play Bowling Rock Rider, but man, is it so good when it's good. Second Avatar Enthusiasts over basically 20 gems. Seems good to me. Technically, we have a deck right here. We're going to play something like 3 or 4 islands and 1 swamp with Jasmine Tea Shop, the swamp, and barrels all being able to cast the Boiling Rock Rider. There's a world where maybe we just don't play it. It's such a crazy good bomb. It against certain matchups, it doesn't do much where they don't really care about their graveyard at all, and you play this, they just kill it immediately, and you're like, darn. But in the matchups where it matters, it's crazy. It's also a way to replay Appa after they've killed Appa. It's a way to in the late game, right? Like feed. It's just such a good card. I'm willing to wait on it, right? Like you don't need to play it on turn 3 for it to be good, especially with how much now early game we have. I'm happy to hold up like Razor Rings or whatever. I'm not taking Soko's Haiku. Pretty easy Compassionate Healer, though. Now we have 1 cut. The extra 2 drops do really help with not having to play blue cards. Glider Kids. Like, maybe we are just splashing for Tylee and Boiling Rock as our allies, because they are castable off this land. I'm not playing any of these cards. I'll just take the Boomerang because it's funny. Right? Like, oh wow, 40 gems. Free roll. Sick. Like maybe this is our deck. We're just all mono white allies splashing for just Tylee and the Boiling Rock Rider off of barrels, Jasmine Tea Shop, and there's like a world where we get it off of Planetarium. I'll still take a black white land. It's better than playing a swamp. We don't have a way to go get a basic, right? So it replaces one of our swamps. There's no way to make your opponent go get a basic in this set, I don't believe. So I'm not worried about getting basic checked, right? It wants me to run 4 islands and 3 swamps. You're crazy, dude. How about 2 islands and 1 swamp and 11 plains? Yeah, that seems right to me. This is the deck. It's got bombs. I can't complain about that for this one. Now we just need to draw well. Planetarium, when resolved, feels like an instant win. Appa, Tylee, Boiling Rock are all great. We built the deck around Airbender's Ascension. Didn't see so many of the cards that work with it, but we don't need it to be crazy for it to be good. It's definitely not one of our bombs in this deck. The big bomb of this deck is Appa being able to go combo infinite with Aang and with the Airbender's Ascension. So we have 2 cards that do it and a lot of ways to get there. Let's see how we do. All right, no pressure. This deck is real good. Turn 1 barrels on the play. It's got both of our black sources. I mean, I'm keeping this, I guess. I'm playing a tap land turn 1 in case we hit 2 drops. Oh, this is going to be an aggressive start from our opponent. Don't love that. We did it the 4th land. Super important so that we can play Kyoshi Warriors. Ty Lee. Amazing. I assume they're holding up It'll Quench Ya, which I am not going to play into here. Yep, second Fire Nation Cadets pass. I will let them quench this because I'm playing Kyoshi Net Warriors next turn, and they'll quench that instead. Yep, they get the lesson in the graveyard. Nothing to be done about it. We play Kyoshi Warriors, and now we're holding up Appa next turn with Yip Yip. Hopefully we'll have stuff to even use with Appa. They might just removal spell, right? Oh, they can attack, and with the firebending mana, shuffle it away. That's smart. Means they're not actually doing anything with the mana here. Or they're not pumping the cadets, so I'm just taking 2. No blocks. Earth Kingdom Soldier is better than playing Appa for sure. Or holding up Appa. No attacks, because it makes it 2-2, which kills a cadet even if they pump it. Green. Alright, so I assume we're like an Iroh kind of deck. Maybe they have Toph. Green blue, not as many things I'm worried about because the green blue of what the green blue rares are. Wow. Gabber the White Lotus for X equals 3. Not nearly as exciting to me as just attacking with Earth Kingdom Soldiers, seeing what they want to do. I'll hold up Appa. They'll have a lot of mana next turn, but you know, they're taking a turn off essentially. The Guru. Yep, what you hit? May reveal a lesson, saga, or shrine. They missed. That's not what they wanted to see. I'm going to attempt to just blow up the Guru. We've already played our 1 blue card in the deck. Cool. And they don't necessarily have something, because they could just be holding up pumping the cadets. So I'll get in for my 4 again. And I guess pass, right? Like, I'm winning on the board. I'm holding up Appa and Yip Yip. Until they do something, I'm not worried about doing something in response to that. They're just kind of wasting their turns. Water bending lesson. That's a real good draw for them. Can't interrupt it. Lots of mana. Glad I killed the Guru. Start putting around 1/1 counters. Doesn't sound very exciting to me. For me. Into Borcupine. Sure. I really don't want to play Appa. I can crack a land. I have no mana up next turn. So I want to gather the White Lotus. This is so annoying. I really don't want to just tempo out Appa. But maybe that's the play. Tempo out Appa. Oh, I see. Yeah. We just play Appa here and bounce our Earth Kingdom Soldier and nothing else. Make a 1/1 out of this. Play Compassionate Healer, still holding up Yip Yip, but now we're getting in the air, so they can't really protect against this. So now they need hard removal for Appa. But now we still have the 4/5 on the ground, which will be a problem next turn. Porcupines are not a real threat at all. I want to see them play like a kicked firebending lesson here and then just lose to Yip Yip, right? Okay. Go to combat. I'm not attacking the Vigilance creature. They actually have walkers for once. And I'll play under It'll quench ya with a glider, kids. This could be Soka's Haiku. It is Soka's Haiku. Glad I didn't play Gather the White Lotus. Mill 3, including Combustion Technique. Very nice. Yeah, kicked Firebending Lesson. Combustion Technique now does a lot. Yeah, you have a lot of mana, dude. I think I will double block with 2/2s here. I don't want them just slamming for me for a million of them playing a Twin Blades and winning. Seems pretty bad. And they lose to Appa. Make a clue because you attacked? Sure. They have 4 mana available or 5 mana with it only being a lesson. 1/1 counter there. Second Herbalist. Good game. Yip wins the game. Play another Plains, because why not? Give Appa... None of these have reach. Correctamundo. Give Appa 2 more power. Swing. Game 1. Appa took it over. Their deck's good. A lot of lessons. Double Herbalist. I don't think they can be too upset about it, but what are you going to do? I played Appa and you lost. Alright. This is one of those things where when you do get the variance on your side, you need to capitalize, right? Like, we can't have this deck just, diddle out at 4 and 3. I will accept nothing less than a trophy, and I would like to see the minimum number of losses to get that trophy. Alright, game 2. I have a Razor Rings for turn 2 if they play aggressively. And then I have all of my colors for Boiling Rock Rioter and Ty Lee. I think rather than Razor Rings, I'm just going to tempo out Airbender's Ascension to start getting that going. Make them play a turn behind here. Play Avatar Enthusiast and then Aang again. Yeah, that seems pretty great. Or Airbend it again. And then we have Boiling Rock Rioter to get all of them back, hopefully, down the line. Oh, no land for you, friend? This is gonna go real poorly real fast. Trigger everything, Airbend your Rallier again, and start getting in for damage. They don't actually have a black land, so... Oh, there it is. Now they have 2 problems. If I get to start blinking Aang, which I will next turn be able to blink it, they need a removal spell right here. Are we sacking it? No. I play Boiling Rock Rioter. Trigger. I play Compassionate Healer. Trigger. I attack with just Avatar Enthusiast in case they are holding up destroy target attacking creature or Razor Rings. Because I want to blink this Aang. I'm giving up 3 damage to guarantee that Aang is not killed in combat here to Razor Rings. And we're chump blocking with Water Tribe Rallier. Deal. Yeah, I move to my end step. I blink Aang. I airbend the hat. Cool. It's Day of the Black Sun or bust. I hate being in this spot, but it just comes up so often. That's why this card is so absurd, right? Like, if they have Day of the Black Sun here, they win. It's not even just like a reset. It's game over. You replay. Pass. I will exile your Water Tribe Rallier. Nope, I'll tap the one that wants to be tapped. I do not want another land, thank you. I will exile your Razor Rings. I will exile my Avatar Enthusiasts, because when Blowing Rock Rider attacks, I can play it for free. Or not for free, but I can play it. We go to combat. Attack with not the Compassionate Healer. I accept if they have a trick now, because I have Razor Rings too. If they have a way to kill Boiling Rock Rider here, like a second Razor Rings, they need to do it right there. Why can I not tap? Oh, there's no cards in graveyards to tap the Compassionate Healer. I see. Alright, that's pretty fair. I still get my trigger here. And I will cast this, obviously. Next. And then I'll blink Aang. Get another trigger for airbending, and make my Avatar Enthusiast start growing again. Next turn, we can sack the land. We've already played the one black card in our deck, so I'm not worried about that. The Boiling Rock Rider exiled 2 cards from their graveyard, ate a removal spell, and replayed Avatar Enthusiast after they killed it, which Avatar Enthusiast was a 2-for-1. So this is why I was like, I'm playing this card. As good as Airbender's Ascension was there, Boiling Rock Rider is what won us that game. I'm on the play with a Compassionate Healer and a Kyoshi Battle Fan with an Earth Kingdom Jailer to back it up. Seems good. And now we have the 3 mana. We obviously start on a Compassionate Healer. I will offer this trade. Oh. Or do I? There's airbending less than this, right? Yeah. Draw up a card, because I want to know what I'm getting first, and then hit the scry. 4th land seems great. That means I can airbend again with Aang. Also, we now are playing the Mono White Dream, right? I don't really want to Aang that. I think I just Razor Rings it. I'd rather play Razor Rings and Kyoshi Battle Fan. Yep. Deal. And then next turn we're playing a Gabber of the White Lotus with 5 planes. Seems really good. Second Glider Kids. Oh no. Do I even let them keep a creature? I think I just play this while they have no mana to counter it. Keep a Swamp on top, play Aang next turn, and then play Glider Kids and Earth Kingdom Jailer the next turn. No, I think I just don't even need the land, really. And I don't attack this turn. I spent my turn making 5/1/1s instead. Hey! They're holding up a counterspell? Well, if they want to hold up a counterspell, I'll play under it. Or a removal spell, I guess. Could be Soka's Haiku. Not as good here. I want to find bombs. And lands aren't even that bad, right? No, I should keep creatures. We're just trying to rush them down, right? So move this over to here because it's the one creature I expect them to block. And then gain my life. And if they want to kill a 1/1, I'm fine with it. Taking a lot of damage here. Still keep it on top. I guess knowing I was going to scry again, maybe I should have put it on bottom. Because I have another shot to scry. Lost Days, the Compassionate Healer. Interesting, huh? Yeah, I think I put it on the bottom. And then they block a 1/1 here and take 5. Ding. This is one of those spots where you have to ask yourself, I have, 6 1/1s or whatever, right? So would I sacrifice a 1/1 and tap all the rest to deal 5 to their face? And the answer is yes, right? In this position. Knowing that next turn I can sack one of the 1/1s and tap all the rest to deal 4 to their face, right? Like this, yes, it's not necessarily an actually good draw or a good situation, but it still works. Well, it looks like they're still playing a what's it called? Holding up a counterspell or whatever. So here, we equip the glider kids. I attack with everybody. I got a kill spell for the glider kids, sure. Spends their whole turn. They can take off a 1/1 again, but now they're taking another 4. Right? Like, they're getting chipped down pretty hard, pretty fast. We have an Earth Kingdom Jailer eventually here. Boomerang Basics to kill a 1/1. Awesome. Crack the Clue. Our Penguin's a 3/3 and unblockable, but I'm at 24, so whatever. Messenger Hawk. That's actually a good draw for them here. It's a pretty good blocker. Appa. Well, I want to get a flyer down. Make my guy bigger. I will airbend your... I want to give him a clue. Obviously. If I airbend the glider kids and attack with the Avatar enthusiasts, then they have to double block to kill the Avatar enthusiasts. And they take another 3 that way. For chump blocking? Oh, you have 1 mana hexproof and +1/+1. Oh, no? Weird. You're down to 7 now, right? We've traded off our board for a bunch of damage to their face, which I think is absolutely correct. When we have just more protection and removal on the way. If I draw a land, that's fantastic, because I can Appa, Aang, and the Kyoshi Battle Fan, and then replay Aang and airbend one of their creatures again. Oh, second Gather the White Lotus. That seems crazy here. They could have a counter spell. I don't want them countering Appa, obviously. Well, this is close to just as good. Oh my goodness. I don't want... I guess I do actually want a Jasmine Tea Shop. It's a 6 land to be able to play Appa and a thing. We get to... This is so funny. Freaking Avatar Enthusiast is now an 8/8. I'm just attacking with this. Attacking 2 1/1s doesn't work here. I could have a removal spell for the Avatar Enthusiast. That's totally valid, but they have a lot of problems here. Yep, sure. Now we're back to I have 7 1/1s. Would I sacrifice 2 1/1s to deal 5 to their face in this position? Absolutely, right? So now it's would I sacrifice 3 1/1s to deal 4 to their face and kill their 1/1? Absolutely. Thing is, I don't even need to do that, because I can play an Earth Kingdom Jailer on the 2/3. And I guess I might as well equip one of these with this. There's no real point in not. So would you trade 2 1/1s in this position to deal 5 damage to them and kill their 1/1? Yeah. Oh, Katara, I win the game. Unfortunately, I am at 24 life, friend. And you are dead on board. Right? 3 blockers. I'm left with 3 damage. None of this shenanigans has lifelink. Don't even need to make him feel as bad. Rarg. Don't need to show him our mythic and rare in our hand, right? Really hammer it down that they didn't have a chance. Deck is absurd. Alright, we're 3-0. We're on the draw. Who cares? Look at this gray hand. I like this hand. I'm going to airbend whatever 2-drop they play, and then just start slamming 3-drops until we hit our 4th land. Cool. 2-drop of our own. Now if they don't play a 2-drop, I just play Compassionate Healer. Oh. Airbending's going to be really good against this. Like, really good. So, a lot of opportunities where they play a thing, and then we bounce the thing, and then they just don't actually ever get the counters. And Obsessive Pursuit is just going to burn them out. That's the hope. Messenger Hawk. Meet Earth Kingdom Jailer. I'm sure they have a way to deal with that, but that's a later problem. Plains is actually not what I want to see here. I do eventually want a 5th land, obviously, and Plains is the 5th land I do want, but I have better cards for sure. And these clues are good, but unless they're actually turning them into creatures. Wow. Removal, removal, removal. I see you. Unfortunately, you have all those clues and not enough mana. They can shuffle away my Compassionate Healer right here. I think I just airbend away Messenger Hawk again. Play another 2-drop. And we try to get Airbender's Ascension leveled up. Once again, they're taking a damage every turn, so every damage we can do to them is very relevant. Six is the magic number for them, lands-wise, because it means they can sack 3 clues and put 3/1/1 counters on something and give it lifelink. Unfortunately, they're pretty far away from having the mana. Those are good creatures here, though, for sure. Ty Lee. Oh, yeah. That's pretty great. I'm gonna play Ty Lee? Do I play Ty Lee here? Is it even worth it? Or do I just attack with Compassionate Healer and play Kyoshi Warriors? I think I just play Kyoshi Warriors after attacking. Battle Fan, not what I want to see. I'm fine with them trading here. Obsessive Pursuit's really good. I need to put the heat on them. And removing a creature certainly does that. I think I want to kill the Callous Inspector. Another clue here doesn't do anything for them, right? I play Kyoshi Warriors so that we can start blinking things. Because next turn, Ty Lee lets me blink things. And it gives them another thing they probably want to remove. At any point, they can use 5 clues to shuffle away my Compassionate Healer. It's just not doing anything on this board, so. Land would be pretty great because it plays under It'll Quench Ya. They've hit 4 lands. They need 6. That's the magic number for Obsessive Pursuit. 5 is also a possibility if they have exactly the 1 mana sacrifice a creature to destroy a creature. Corrupt Court Official's pretty good here, making me discard the fan. We gotta get creatures off the board. Razor Rings. That's pretty nice. I guess I attack with both, but before blocks, I lock down the Messenger Hawk. So they can either double block the Kyoshi Warriors, and then I get in for another 1 and they lose 2 creatures from this exchange. Yep. And then they're gonna now do this. Doesn't really matter. Shuffle away the Compassionate Healer. I don't want it. Not doing anything. Yep. Deal. They end up with a 1/1 here. And then I submit 0. It was another life. If they have exactly as their last 2 cards here, land, Deadly Pursuit. Ooh, make me discard 2 cards is actually pretty savage. That's really bad for me. Gives them more chances to find the land they need. A land that sacrifices, but more importantly, the 5th land. Ty Lee has Prowess. That's super relevant right now. Put Kyoshi Battlefiend on this one. And attack. If they top deck a land, this game gets cracked wide open and there's literally nothing I can do about it. I'll blink Ty Lee. Still gonna lock down the Messenger Hawk. But it makes her have Vigilance, I guess. Alright. Land off the top. Oh, they don't even need a land off the top. They need a land in the top 4. And we just need 1 removal spell. Yep, they hit the land. They have to sack the clue, and then attack with the 1/1. It becomes a 4/4 lifelink. Ugh. They go up to 8. No blocks, obviously. Oh, and we can't cast the Gabber of the White Lotus, and then it's a 7/7 lifelink next turn. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Wow. We're gonna lose to Obsessive Pursuit. This card's so dumb. Yeah, this is a 7/7 lifelink next turn. It's obviously the right play. So we have to trade what we're tapping with Ty Lee. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. They gain 1 life. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't really matter where we put this. We have to blink Ty Lee. And now we tap down the 4/4. Because it's 1 less life they gain from Obsessive Pursuit. Assuming they sack 3 clues and put all the counters. Messenger Hawk is a 3 power creature instead of a 4. So they have a 1 mana play here. That's also incredible for them. We just need 1 removal spell. So this is 6. I go to 10. They go to 8. I have 5 on board. Land doesn't help even with the Gabber the White Lotus. Ang helps a lot. Okay, hold on. Do they have a trick here? Oh, they have the 1 mana untap a creature. Don't they? And give it hexproof. I have to hope they use it here on the Messenger Hawk to untap it and block for free. Or that. That also works. Okay, we may have tricked them into a misplay. We use Ang. It has hexproof until end of turn. Okay. Right. So I can't even use this. Okay. This is a non-land permanent? So we can airbend Obsessive Pursuit and make them use mana there too. So they're just running out of time. Okay. Aang was probably the best draw in our deck, but they did have the protection spell. So we have to battle through. I can't believe we only have 4 lands and play 15 cards into our deck. How much have we scribed to the bottom? Oh, they shuffled something away. I think we scribed 1 land to the bottom. This is a tough one. Like a million things they could have to help them out here. Make a 1/1 unblockable, I guess. For the Obsessive Pursuit next turn that you're going to play. Then replay the Messenger Hawk. Make another clue. Oh my goodness, we can bounce the Obsessive Pursuit. We're going to win. This is awesome. Or I can just bounce whatever creature it is they do the thing with. I bounce Aang. Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper, right? Is the thing I want to bounce. So they don't have lifelink next turn on anything. Then Aang wins in the air. I could bounce a token, which is really good, but them not having lifelink's more important. So now they're getting to a point where they have to play Obsessive Pursuit and then trigger so that they can gain the life. And our deck's really good. Yep, doesn't matter. Can't attack. Phoenix Fleet Airship. Okay. Make 2 4/4s. When you go to your end step. Uh-huh. Make a 1/1. The 4/4 flyers are really bad for me. Oh, and then we drew a removal spell for Aang exactly. Am I able? I can't let them get the Phoenix Fleet airships. I have to let this die so that I can bounce Phoenix Fleet airship on their end step. So we send this away so they don't have 2 different flyers. How do we kill them? I don't know. They have so many bombs too. Like we're in the same issue they are. We have this. They have the same issue with us that we have with them, but we haven't drawn our bombs. We've drawn 2 good rares, but Obsessive Pursuit is just so absurd. Appa with 1 land. We lose to Obsessive Pursuit now. I don't have the mana to Appa and replay whatever I airbend. So I can only airbend my things with Appa. Playing Gather the White Lotus doesn't do it because next turn they just play Obsessive Pursuit and then with 9, 10 assumably mana, they spend 2 here, sack 4 things, make a lifelinker, blah blah blah. I can hope they misplay, right? But my assumption is they're just going to make one of their 1/1 unblockables unblockable, or the lifelinker, and then there's nothing I can do about it. So we bonk the lifelinker of theirs, and then we just pass. There's a world where we win. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it would take. I feel like it takes them choosing not to do obsessive pursuit things this turn and instead trying to like kill us. But obsessive pursuit kills us. So why wouldn't you do it this way? I'm basically saying I have a removal spell for whichever thing you target with obsessive pursuit. So I'm not worried. They're holding up 2 mana. So what do they target with obsessive pursuit? If they target the flyer, we live. Oh, actually, we just live. Right? This is 5 damage. We flash in Appa. And they have It'll Quench Ya as their final card here. After all this. It would make sense, right? Their deck's very good. Okay. Kyoshi Battlefan's not doing anything. Tylee's better as a thing I can flash. One more mana would have been amazing. And then we have to block the Messenger Hawk to live. We take 5 down to 1, and they regain 4. They have no flyers, except for the double Phoenix Fleet airship now, because that's why they kept up the mana. It has crew 1, because of course it does. Because of course it does. They go to 6 next turn. I can deal 3. I can deal 4 to them. It just doesn't matter if I do. I get to replay Appa. So whatever I use Tylee on, I get to bounce it. I see. We're also at 1 life. That's right. Okay. So we have no way to kill them. We can put them to 2 again. I'm just trying to think of what we could even draw that would make this work. So we airbending lessen the token. Why did it tap everything but my black-blue? That's rude. Well, now there's definitely nothing I can draw. Oh, well, that just doesn't work. I go to combat. I attack with the 3/4 in the air. They crew and block. Or try to block. I Tylee in response. I make my 1/1. Yeah, this is over. Great deck. Obsessive Pursuit, Phoenix Fleet Airship. Really good rares, right? I mean, these games are just so defined by the rares, right? We had drawn Appa earlier and or had the mana. Like we were trying to burn them out, but mana got in our way. But turn 2 Obsessive Pursuit on the play. It's gonna win a lot of games. Even when they got land screwed, right? It helps you get through the land screw. Gosh, that card's so absurd. All right, we're 3-1. Let's keep it rolling. That's a good hand. Dragon Tea Shop taps for all of my allies, which are my only splashes. I like playing it before I play an island because they don't know that I'm doing that. Gather the White Lotus is a reason that the island's not ideal, but we got plenty of time. Compassionate Healer into Avatar Enthusiasts into maybe Airbending Lesson. Oh, just kidding. We're Airbending Lesson right here. Planes first. We're going to keep playing planes till we can't. Oh, that's right. We also have a planetarium in our deck. That's pretty cool. Lands are great. Snap keeping lands that I see. I would like to go planes, Avatar Enthusiast. Wouldn't even mind drawing another planes because we need a 6 land for this. Gather the White Lotus, X equals 4. Planes, I attack. What you got? Blue, black. This Tylee? Maybe not. Land is necessary for planetarium. I do not care if they counter my Avatar Enthusiasts. I don't care if they remove this Compassionate Healer. Compassionate Healer's already done 6 net damage, scryed me twice, and is eventually gonna eat something. Let's see what they want to do here. Cycle the Koi. And then just play like a Azula. Just play a land and play uncommon 4/3 Azula, and then lose. Better yet, what's like a better card they could play for me? I don't even know. That's probably like the worst card for them. Okay, that's pretty good for them. But they didn't have anything last turn, so I'm going to try and play Gabber the White Lotus. I do not want a tapped land. I do want a Glider Kids. Thank you very much. Triple trigger my Avatar Enthusiast and slam for 5. Now that needs a removal spell. Just keep it coming, right? Next turn I may play Compassionate Healer and Glider Kids instead of Planetarium if they just keep mana up. Yep. Glider Kids. You want Soka Saiku this? Why I didn't play Planetarium? Clearly they got something over there. Lost Days or who knows what. These enthusiasts are enthused. This could be an Agi? Right, double blue? Scry 1. Land is great. It means I can play Planetarium and immediately scry with it. So now I'm all in. And if they do have a removal spell for next turn, I just accept it. But if they're using a removal spell next turn, like Day of the Black Sun, I need to make a choice here. Yeah, I'll put that second from the top. I attack with my 3/1/1. You're down to 8. They still kind of need a board clear here, right? Azula. A non-token creature. How about this tapped one I can't do anything with? And I think you can have a Gather the White Lotus. Pretty funny. I play land Planetarium. Immediately activate it. See what I hit. I don't want that, and I will replay this Avatar Enthusiast for free. And here I will trade my Compassionate Healer for a free scry. Oh, is this the first time I scry each turn? Ooh, I should have done this the other way. I don't want Razor Rings. I didn't realize it was worded that way. I could have just attacked with the 2/2 and I know I would have hit Glider Kids, or Avatar Enthusiasts, and then done this on their turn. That's a cute trick. Well, they have a useless Gather the White Lotus, and they can play my 2/2, I guess. They're at 3 life. I have a Planetarium and a Jasmine Tea Shop in play. I basically can't miss. Yep. Go to combat. Attack with everybody. I can make a 1/1 off of Jasmine Tea Shop. Sure. I will Planetarium first. Don't gather the White Lotus. Is that better than Razor Rings here? I think it is. I want both though. Yep. Just make 5 more 1/1s. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting, huh? Lost Days, sure. I'll put it on top. I will then scry. I like how I'm drawing this. Put 7 or 5 1/1 counters on Avatar Enthusiasts. They're at 1. I will hold up Jasmine Tea Shopping as well. So even if they board clear here, I get to make a 1/1 on Jasmine Tea Shop and kill them. Oh, they kept the cards. I don't think it matters. They could have Day of the Black Sun here. You may, yeah, I mean, Planetarium, right? What a fun card. Resolves, you lose. I mean, Planetarium costed 6, and we put 3 into it, and we got 9 mana of stuff off of it for free, and scryed 6, so good luck. Alright. This is a terrible hand. First mulligan hand, we have our only 2 cards that can't... We have 2 of our 3 cards that can't cast for white. This is a pretty easy put back yip one, I think. Turn 1 barrels. Hey, Planetarium. That's pretty good. Turn 1 barrels, and then we just hang out. We'll eventually get to 3 mana. Tap land is a good draw, actually. I want land so I can get to Planetarium. If we're just gonna both chill out, I'm chilling. I'll play an Avatar Enthusiast, though. Dies to removal. I don't want to play Earth Kingdom Jailer as a tempo card. There's never a world where I'm able to hold up the mana to airbending less than that. Gotta get cards like that out of their hand eventually, I would say. Razor Ring seems like the play here. I don't want to give them the Messenger Hawk back and give them another clue. So I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna Razor Rings instead. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we can airbending lesson if we just have to, but my assumption is this is the better way to go about this turn. Razor Rings is the harder card to use. If they don't attack, that's pretty resilient of them, I will not lie. Boomerang basics to replay the Messenger Hawk and draw a card. In response, I could airbending lesson it myself, and then I draw a card, and airbending lesson basically says they just don't draw a card, but then I'm using airbending lesson to do that. Problem is I need a card, so I think I actually will do this to prevent them from gaining a card. And then they replay it, which is fine. They get their clue. We're marching towards Planetarium. We now can barrels the Messenger Hawk if we need to, or Razor Rings it. Against green, I really don't want to play Planetarium and not get my scry off of it. Alright, here I will try to Razor Rings. I wouldn't be shocked if they have a protection spell at this point. Oh, hey, we gained 2 life off that too. Not bad. Then they just hold up mana. Well, then I will start Dragon Tea shopping. Seems great. I'm also holding up using barrels, so if they do play something that needs to die, like a Boomy or a Iroh or a... What else just needs to die when the turn it comes down? Alright, I will make a 1/1. Eventually, I get to win this way. It's a little silly, but if it works, it works. I'm literally just not playing anything into 6 open mana. I'm not playing a Planetarium and then getting It'll Quench It or Soka's Haiku'd or immediately removed, right? Dragonfly Swarm. It's a decent card to barrels. Try to force stuff out of them. I don't need the barrels. Yeah, let's be mana efficient. Go away. Ward 1. I pay it. You let it die, you draw a card. Okay, cool. Back to where we were then. Compassionate Healer is frickin' incredible. The reason that's so good is it triggers Scry on attack. And as we just learned in our previous game, that Scry on attack means I get 2 triggers out of Planetarium. I can play Planetarium, go to combat. Oh, boo you. But fair. Alright, well, we have a board, they don't. You know, eventually they'll play something that we want to actually respond to. Sure, Clear the board. Ren Shaw, you have all the things. Alright. Do I play Planetarium here? They have a lot of mana. If I miss on Planetarium, I die. So I think we cannot afford to do that. So we'll just play Avatar Enthusiasts and Earth Kingdom Jailer of a token. Really good with airbending, because it means we can eventually kill Ren and Shaw. Yeah, firebending too. They can get a lot of damage in with Ren and Shaw by himself. But Earth Kingdom Jailers just wipes that off the board pretty easily. Take my 4, plus whatever you want to pump into it. Ren and Shaw's a good rare. Look at this deck. Primo removal spell, uncommon lesson, primo removal spell, uncommon lesson. Alright, we now have the mana to finally play this under the It'll Quench Ya. This could be Soka's Haiku, which would be devastating. See what this is. Serpent of the Pass. I can't It'll Quench Ya it, so I'd rather let this resolve and then before blocks. Or after blocks. I have to let them block. Because there are cards that require this creature to be attacking or blocking. Like, I could hit Enter the White Lotus here. Don't tell me of Origin of Metal Bending. Is Earth Kingdom Soldier good enough? It doesn't save the Avatar Enthusiasts, which is kind of lame. Yeah, it's not good enough. We need something better. Please don't be a land. Oh, deck. Come on. We're just dead. We need to be able to kill this. We just die. They can pump it 4 times. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're just dead. See if they do it. Oh. Oh my goodness. They missed lethal. Deal. That's another really good rare. Yeah, we're just getting bombed out here. Our deck's full of bombs too. So, another land. Alright, we have to crack this. Pray. Gather the White Lotus. Nope. Alright, we got bombed. We missed on Planetarium and didn't see the rest of our rares, and now we're what? 3-3, 4-3, or 4-2. This deck, yeah, 4-2. I accept nothing less than a trophy with how good this deck is, and we've just run into super bomby decks as well. That's kind of just how it's been for this set. Is even when you have the nuts, you still need to just draw really well and hope for the best. 2-drop, 3-drop, Gather the White Lotus. We're on the draw, unfortunately, but I gotta keep this hand. Tylee, eventually we find a land for, but Gather the White Lotus means that if we only find plains, that's also good, so, yeah. Alright. We lost with a Planetarium in play, but it's because they played a double Ren and Shaw, which will do that. Yeah, plains are fine when we have Gather the White Lotus. Yuyan Archers. On a red? Possibly. I'll play the Battle Fan because I'd much rather trade with that. Not a lot of things deal 1 in this format, this mana. The most notable thing that deals 1 is the Mountain Cycler. Oh, they are 2 color, so Yuyan Archers might have gotten them there. Through 3, huh? Well, that's a good draw. But I think I play Avatar Enthusiasts here pretty contentedly. And let them put their first... Oh no, it's cost mana to put the counters on it. They don't know it, but we're about to start doing some pretty crazy stuff with Tylee. Ooh. I guess it's Land Compassionate Healer. because we play Ty Lee next turn, and then we just hope we find a 5th land eventually here for the Gabber of the White Lotus. I could have kept land, Gabber of the White Lotus, but that seemed wrong. Put a counter on it. Alright, we drew the land. That's amazing. I'll take 4 in the air to Ty something a little bit more relevant. Probably a 5-drop here. Okay, that's really annoying here also. I have to get rid of another Plains or Ty. If I get rid of Ty and they play another Corrupt Court Official or Ozai's, or I guess if they play Ozai's Cruelty, nothing matters. If they play another Corrupt Court Official, it's devastating. If I don't get rid of Ty, I get rid of like the Plains, and then I just don't draw the thing I can play. I think I have to get rid of the Plains. I just hate it. Gabber the White Lotus is so much better, but this plays around 2nd Corrupt Court Official and gives us the most opportunity to do cool things. That's crew 3. Yep. Get him for 4 in the air, or with the 3-1. I think I just bonk the 3-1 here. Just tap that. It doesn't untap anymore. They won't have a blocker now next turn. If we draw a Plains or just any untapped land, we're money. And we drew a tap land. Of course. I can't block the flyer. So I might as well keep the 2-1 up. We gotta get our damage in here. And Gabber the White Lotus hopefully saves us next turn. This is a really dumb one to lose, it feels like, but it's very possible. They have 7 damage on board of attacking. 2nd Deserter's Disciple. Treetop Freedom Fighters. Yeah, they're just aggroing us out with the double discards. Super relevant. We need to block in such a way that the flyer doesn't kill us the following turn. Oh, we lose, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prowess. So we're not dead on board, right? 4, 8, 9. They just lost. We go to 1. Gabber the White Lotus saves us exactly. Plains is fine. Because Prowess. 3 triggers there. 11. Oh my goodness. Oh, they didn't expect me to be able to burst them for 4, I guess. 4's pretty hard to burst, right? Even with Prowess in white-blue. I have to have, like, I don't even know, the +2/+2 to 2 creatures is an uncommon. Yip Yip does 2, so I could have, like, double Yip Yip. I could have, like, 2 creatures that both make 2 things. Like, that's what it takes, right? Like, I think 4, they feel pretty safe there. Alright, we're 5-2. See if we can push to the trophy. This is an amazing hand. Jasmine T-Shot making it so we can cast every single creature in our hand after Airbender's Ascensioning whatever they play on turn 1. Man, Airbender's Ascensioning Callous Inspectors feels so good because it makes it cost 2 instead of 1, so it's worse. And then we just get to start playing stuff. Just stuff. Red-black. Oh, that's gonna be a problem for you, friend. I would like to scry and see a land. Not what I want to see. Very far away from being able to do that. They can remove this, and then I get to Boiling Rock Rioter it. Eventually. Land is great. I will play Boiling Rock Rioter and Barrels. They need another removal spell right now, or this is basically game over. And then if they have a removal spell, we just continue on. right? Corrupt Court Official. Sure. Get rid of that. Second Corrupt Court Official would be pretty annoying, but not good enough. Oh, replay the Callous Inspector? Nowhere near good enough. Cool. I will tap this untapped ally to exile my Compassionate Healer, because if I don't draw a land, I can use it. And then Ty Lee here means they also can't kill the Boiling Rock Rider when it attacks. And when this creature enters, I now get the refresh. Or I've hit Airbender's Ascension. Which I can use. What do I want to use it on? Oh, I know what I want to use it on. I'm going to exile their Lightning Strike using my Compassionate Healer. Scry 1, see Airbending Lesson? I want that. I did this here because it means I can blink the Compassionate Healer and get another tap and scry. But in this case, it's just going to be tapping to gain a life, because I want the card that's on top. Messenger Hawk doesn't change anything here. Deserter's Disciple doesn't change anything here. Pass to attackers. Use Boiling Rock Rider. I want this Glider Kids, and I want another life and a scry. Airbending Lesson is pretty good. How I want to do this. I think Boiling Rock Rider has done his job, and I will trade 2 creatures for 1 potentially here, depending on how they want to do this. I have to cast this now on attack. Yeah, it's worth it. Get my scry. Avatar Enthusiasts with the blinks. And land is so much better. I think we put this one on the bottom here. Well, no. I think we put it on the bottom. I want lands. I will absolutely. We're just triple blocking. Awesome. You can have. I guess the Deserter's Disciple and the Corrupt Court Official are more annoying. They deal more damage. I guess the Hawk is more annoying. I don't want to give them the free clue. Deal. And then I get to scry again, because I didn't like what I saw. Any untapped land is fantastic. That is not very helpful. Because we can play Earth Kingdom Soldier, which is just going to put so much pressure on the board so fast. Yep, they cracked the clue here. Pretty non-monumental. Give me a land. They need to remove Ty Lee. They need to remove the Glider Kids. Yuan Archers is decent here. Land doesn't help them at all. Yeah, if we play Earth Kingdom Soldier here. Okay, that's actually pretty decent as well. I get another scry here. Land. Oh, thank goodness, finally. And then I can Airbending Lesson, and I can Razor Rings. I actually am like super fine with this trade, right? I guess. Yeah, I'm fine with this trade. I give them the Callous Inspector back, and then I get to play the land. And now when I blink the Glider Kids, I get another draw. Oh, they have a trick. They have a burn spell for Ty Lee. It's pretty good here. And we trade now. And I play a land. And I blink the Glider Kids. Now I don't want lands. I want anything else. And they finally kill Ty Lee. You got it. Glider Kids, show me something good. Then we have Earth Kingdom Soldier next turn. Land is not it. Helps us do Planetarium of Wan Shi Tong and gives us the 6 land for Jasmine Tea Shop, but both of those things are irrelevant. I don't think you should have a 3-1. I'll gain 3 life off that. That's the easiest Razor Rings of my life. Replay Callous Inspector. Pass. Land anyway. So fun. Earth Kingdom Soldier. Dink Dink, obviously. Go to combat. Blink the Earth Kingdom Soldier. And put another counter on the Glider Kids. Next turn we have Barrels and Jasmine Tea Shop. So I'm holding up a lot. I don't need the mana. Mongoose Lizard. Yeah, that doesn't seem particularly good even if you draw a land, huh? And now they need answers. Earth Kingdom Soldier, if they kill the other creature, is just a perpetual 4/5, so that's not like, the most exciting. But I can make a creature off Jasmine Tea Shop, so that it gets the 1/1 counter. Sack the Callous Inspector instead of paying full price, so that you get the clue, I assume, is what's happening here. Could be, could be. I'm not blocking. I have 24 life and creatures that are way more valuable to me than your creatures are to you. They could be board clearing. Rise of Sozin? That would suck. Sold out. Sure. Tapped land, not particularly exciting. I will not be blinking my Glider Kids. I think it's much more valuable as a 4/5 than it is as a Scry 1. And we're just gonna hold up Barrels and making a 1/1. That I will just immediately kill over making a 1/1. More mana efficient this way. In case I draw something I actually want to do. Okay, I will crack Misty Palm Oasis in case I hit a 3-drop. I think that's better than... Hey, a 3-drop. That's a good 3-drop too. Dink. And once again, I think Glider Kids being a 4/5... Well, now it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Makes Avatar Enthusiast a 3/3. No, I still think it's a keep the 4/5. Next turn, Avatar Enthusiast is already a 3/3. No blocks. Rise of Sozin. Another land. How riveting. I'll play it, I guess. I assume we have a kill spell finally for the Glider Kids. Kicked Firebending Lesson. The Fire Nation attacks. It's pretty good. Oh, sir. Sir, no. And now that they're at 2, this is worth the blink. Because I want to untap it, give myself the Scry, and put a 1/1 counter. Earth Kingdom Jailer is a great draw. It's 5 input into this? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And here we'll be blocking. We're at 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Firebending 1. Yeah, they had just double blocked the Avatar Enthusiasts. right? They have the same amount of creatures. I just don't have a 4/4 anymore. Problem is they need an answer to Glider Kids, or they lose. I don't block that because you need an answer to Glider Kids or you lose. So I'm not going to give you a clue. And you being 1 less health doesn't change anything. All right, that's the game. Glider Kids. They be gliding. Bonk. Do 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 do. 6 and 2. Diamond 2. I like being a Diamond 2. Finally. We're so close. 5 days from the season reset, and we're in Diamond 2. All right, this is a big one. Go 7 wins, get that trophy, but more importantly, we're going up instead of down on this last game, so we could stay in Diamond 2. All right, final game. Here we go. No matter what, we're either ending 6 and 3 or 7 and 2. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, and one of them is Appa. And we even have a Yip Yip to support. Oh wow, Aang is even better. We have the combo finally. Now we just want lands. Play Aang, airbend something. Next turn, hold up Appa, airbend something. All right. Are we just chilling? Kind of don't want to tempo out an Earth Kingdom Jailer when I'm gonna Aang next turn, whatever they play. Well, now I wish I tempoed out an Earth Kingdom Jailer. What the heck? All right. This coming turn, we're gonna Appa the Blade, I guess. They do more nothing. Oh my. That's a really crazy card. Okay. Whew. Alright, we are gonna Appa the Blade. Nothing else. We're gonna start doing some serious damage here. Airbend a non-land permanent. Can be Appa. I think we're just holding up Yip Yip here. Tapping the swamp. We're holding up Yip Yip and we're holding up Razor Rings. And we want to get in damage. I do not want an Earth Kingdom Jailer, the Aang. And then they kill Earth Kingdom Jailer, and then they get back Aang, and Aang does his flip again, and then it's ridiculous. What I want to do is I want to airbend Aang once he's flipped, if they are able to do it themselves. Although white, blue, green is harder to flip. They have to airbend on their turn to flip them on my turn. A Lion Turtle, gain 3 life, yeah. They're pretty far on lessons, but I accept this. They attack? You're crazy. I assume you're just saying I have a protection spell. To which I am fine with. You don't? That is a crazy attack, dude. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? I attack for 3 in the air myself now. I have an airbending lesson and a Yip Yip to protect him. And now I play Aang. And I exile Appa. I'm replacing a 3/2 flyer with a 3/2 flyer. I'm also protecting the rest of my creatures with Appa. I still have a Yip Yip to protect him. Okay. Feeling pretty good here. Airbending lesson for lifelink on Aang if I should need it. If they play some big scary dude here off of their 4-color madness, 5-color maybe even. Energy bending. Rockolanch? Oh, they need the land. Rockolanch now earthbends 7. Kyoshi Warriors. Deal. Still have 2 mana up. Raucous Audience. Deal. And I just play... I guess I pass the block to attackers. And then I play Appa here. And I airbend Aang and the Battle Fan. And we just start making infinite 1/1s. Oh, that's a crazy good draw. What do I want to do? Like a million ways to do this. It's just how. I guess I want to get Earth Kingdom Jailer down finally. And then I want to leave up Yip Yip. Really wants to tap my swamp. Earth Kingdom Jailering the Kyoshi Warriors doesn't feel bad. No. I think all of this is irrelevant. I think I play the fan, make a 1/1, go to combat, attack with Appa in the air, play Aang, airbend Appa, and then just hold up Appa again. Right, this is the infinite we were talking about. So basically every turn I'm holding up a protection spell through Appa, making 2 1/1s, and then replaying the Kyoshi Battle Fan to make another 1/1. So I've presented what I am going to do with 6 mana until something changes, because it is better than contributing cards from my hand 99% of the time here, right? And eventually they'll disrupt this. They have to, because the answer is if they don't disrupt it, they lose the game. So eventually they find a way to disrupt this. Awesome, good for them. And then in my hand, I have accumulated all this value through not having to play cards. Motherfucker. Okay. Well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Uh-huh. That's a bomb. Hang at the Crossroads, United Front, Lion Turtle. This is a crazy Bant deck. Into Water Tribe Rallier? They're going to get every creature out of their deck. Okay. But they have no flyers. They're like dead to flyers. They attack for 4 here. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Next turn, I'm 1 off lethal. If I don't airbend Aang, I have 6, 7, 8. And then if I block with nothing, oh, 9 with the Battle Fan, equipping it to something. If I block with nothing, I have 6 1/1s, and they have 1, 5, 6. Yeah, they have too many blockers. I think we just chump block with 1, 1/1. And I play Appa here, but I just do the Battle Fan. Do I even do anything, actually? Yeah, I just do the Battle Fan. Wait. They are dead. 6, 7, 8, and then I give an ally flying. I airbend nothing. They have no mana up. Yip Yip on specifically the ally with the Battle Fan. Swing for 10 in the air. My mythic's better than your mythic. Oh my goodness. We found it. And they have a great divide guide. Wow, their deck's so good. And that's a trophy. Remember how I said at the beginning of this, I accept nothing less than a trophy from this deck? That's why. Like, this deck's absurd. And we need to capitalize on that. So this is a net of 5 wins. We moved up an entire fourth of our way to Mythic through Diamond. And look at this deck. I mean, it's just bomb. Bomb. Great. 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 And then our removal is fantastic. You guys know I like to organize my stuff a little bit. At the end here, double airbending lesson, double razor rings, yep. And then literally everything else is either a lesson or an amazing ETB, or our ally or amazing ETB. Yeah, that's the deck. 7-2, another trophy for the books, and definitely makes it possible for us to hit Mythic by the end of this month. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to see you on a future video. And if you could give this one a like or the channel subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. But more importantly, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a good one.